Alright, we are back. Broke out the DSLR. I actually shot this video last night on my phone. A couple things I missed, so I wanted to get brats here and sort of reshoot it and redo it because I wanted to talk about these guys, which are Rhino Rat snakes. Just a quick video on sort of how I'm keeping them, why I like them so much, and why you should definitely get your hands on some. So this is two of my males. Yep, because that's my female over there. And these are like yearlings, give or take. These guys are awesome. So they're Asian. They range from Vietnam into some parts of China. These guys are awesome. So they're Asian species. They're kind of a montane sort of, I don't know what you'd call it. Like they hang out around water a lot. So I won't necessarily say that they're aquatic, but they definitely hang out in sort of mountainous, montane regions, close to water sources often. And as you can see, they come in a little bit of color variation. So this guy's a little darker. This guy's a little lighter. There is a little bit of an age gap between these guys, not by much. They're awesome. I really, really enjoy these snakes. So they're now Gonyosoma belangeri, or belangeri, however you want to say it. They were formerly Rhynchophis, which I think is where they should have stayed, but depending on who you are and where you sit on taxonomy stuff, that's sort of up for debate. To me, they're nothing like Jansseni or Oxycephalum. They're not like true Gonyos in any sense. I think they should be their own thing. But at the same time, someone's doing the work taxonomy-wise in the field, and can't really argue it. These guys are fantastic. So they're colorful. They're super easy to care for. So the way I'm taking care of them right now, if you want to show these, Jake, this is just like a 21 quart tub at the moment with some climbing options, big water bowl, cypress mulch, and just some simple hides. These guys do great. They are currently not on any heat. They do really well at room temperature. These guys are actually not really meant to be kept very hot. Since they are, like I said, a montane species, they're going to appreciate cooler temperatures. So my room stays in sort of the upper 70s, and these guys do just fine. These guys have quickly become one of my all-time favorite species to keep, based off of the care that I just talked about, and how easy they are. When it comes to food and stuff, these guys are absolute monsters, especially once they've grown out of the hatchling neonate size, where they typically go for tadpoles and small fish. Once they're on mice and stuff, they're absolute beasts. Like, these guys will chase it out of the tub if I have it on tongs. It's actually pretty funny. They have tons of personality too. I mean, they're super chill. Like, as you can tell, they're not like running. They're not snakes that are runners or terrified to be picked up and handled, sort of like my true Gonyosoma are. These guys are very inquisitive. They're very curious. And you can tell they're just kind of looking at their surroundings and checking things out. Which is one reason why I really like them, because there's few snakes that I've kept where I really felt compelled to take them out and play with them and sort of handle them and do that kind of thing. And these guys, really, there's mornings I wake up where I'm just like, I want to play with the rhinos a little bit before I go to work. Highly recommend them in that regard. If there's anything that is going to be sort of a negative about them, it's definitely going to be the neonate thing with fish and tadpoles and stuff. Getting them switched over isn't terribly difficult, but it does require a little bit of work. They hatch out really small. They actually go through a color shift, which is interesting. They start out as like these brown, tannish hatchlings, and then they evolve into these nice greens and even some blues. And then the other detractor, I think, that comes with these guys is just the price tag. They are a lot cheaper than they used to be. There was a time not that long ago, like the early 2000s, where there was really only a couple of people even breeding these or owning them, no less. Pro Exotics was a big breeder of them early on. Thankfully, now there's a lot of people breeding them and working with them and bringing more to the market. But their price point is still a little high. You're going to be looking at a couple $100 easy for a single animal. Probably somewhere in the ballpark of $1,000 for probably a pair. That's going to change over time since there's more people now producing them than there ever has been. So eventually it'll change, but right now they are still kind of up there, but the availability is getting a lot better. Alright, so that's it. If you have any questions about these guys, please let me know in the comments section. There's really not a whole lot to say. Like I said, these are probably one of my all-time favorite species to keep so far. Right up there with Brettles pythons. If you have the extra cash and you're looking for something really unique and interesting to keep that's got a lot of personality and super easy to take care of, then these rhinos definitely fit the bill. If there's anything else you want to see video-wise as far as species I'm keeping or anything like that you'd like to see a video of, let me know in the comments down below, and I'll try my best to make it happen. Otherwise, I will see y'all later. Thank you.